Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for another mob battle. Uh, there was a slight bit of testing, but I've smoothed things out. So yeah, but that was from another set of mods that I'll be showing off the mobs of at some point. May have seen them before, but not quite like this. As for this one, I'll be doing one that's basically I'm going a little bit of Titans mod here. Specifically, I'm going with one of the Titan minions, because as you know, some of them are as strong as bosses, if not stronger, just in and of themselves. So I was going to do some testing with the cave spider bishops. I hadn't really shown the bishops off that much, except maybe like once or twice, and even then, mainly as part of the mod author spot hangout, so I don't think I've actually had them in a mob battle before, except maybe along with a Templar because they'll spawn them in. So you might not have really seen them being focused on. Now they will spawn in a few other minions of their own as well, like the priests. So this could get very interesting very quickly. And I was going to do it against Chocolate Quest bosses, so there we go. Okay, there we go. Need to moderate that carefully. But yeah, the thing is, I found out the best way to ensure that I have them is to use a Safari Net from Mine Factory Reloaded, because that will preserve which type it is. And so that makes things a lot easier to get a hold of the right one. So I got myself my Cave Spider Bishop already, and he's already spawning in a Priest. Now they're very aggressive, so that should mean that I don't have to worry about doing too much else. Oh, that Minotaur or bull boss just got blasted hard. Yeah, he's getting roasted. Angry Minotaur. He's got a good amount of HP. I guess I don't remember using this one before with my previous thing, so I might go back and try to remember what I did before for round 2, because, or at least to show off with this guy individually, because I seem to have missed him. Okay, he's doing a lot of damage though, like an impressive amount. But the bishop is not taking any slack from this. It's like, no, you're getting zapped hard. It's like, you will become a roast beef sandwich. I say beef because that's Minotaur beef from Twilight Forest, and I think it's appropriate for a Minotaur. Wow, he's almost out. And he's gone. Okay. Spider Bishop, you are very strong. And it went down pretty far, but it can also regenerate quickly. So it's recharging fast. Won't be, well, I might want to clear the minions. In fact, I'm going to actually use clear minions. Also clears out all the other gunk, so there we go. I always got to remember whenever I do anything Titans to use that. Did I use the Minotaur boss before? That's what I'm wondering, because this was with the boss items. Like, I can show that I got it from that one specifically. But yeah, you'll see all these here, and that one was specifically the one in the boss section. So I know that that was from Minotaur, but I just don't remember using it before. That's the thing. I'm kind of drawing a blank there of, did I use that before or not? And I'm thinking probably did not. I think I used the bull boss, but not the Minotaur boss. So I'll have to get back to that. But anyhow, time for a new bishop. And I'm going to use the turtle. This is a big turtle. And it has some pretty cool moves. So we'll see if it can deal with this and I got bubbled. One thing I need to remember is that thing can bubble you even while you're in creative. It just can't hurt you. Sitting his minions all the way over there. It's like, hey, the minions see you, but he's just hanging back. He's like, yeah, I'm good. Okay, he's going into that frenzy attack. Okay, now they're coming in for the because they're gonna have to stop that regen or overpower it. Otherwise, the turtle will just keep going. Because while it's in this super defensive mode, it regenerates like crazy. And you can see it just put off a storm of bubble attacks. I would not be surprised if it just randomly bubbles the bishop. Whoa! Flying spin. The bishop's going for it, and it's doing that lightning attack. The thing is, bishops will actually put a status effect on their target that makes them attract lightning. So in case you're wondering how that works, it's not exactly what it looks like. It's not just them hitting it and then it gets hit by lightning. It's putting a status effect on that makes them attract lightning for a period of time. It doesn't last too terribly long, but it hits several times during that period. The turtle seems to be regenerating up probably faster than they can handle. It goes down for a bit, but then it goes back into full defense mode. I'm just trying to remember if it has a certain number of times it can do that, or if it can just go at it forever. As you can see, it doesn't have as much HP as the Minotaur boss did, but its moveset is just way better. Because the Minotaur mainly just went ham in melee with that big sword. This guy, on the other hand, he has all sorts of moves. The spin tactic, the bubble attack, and the serious regen. Oh, well, they were overpowering it for a while, and then I got bubbled again. You can tell how that would be a little wacky if it hit you in actual survival. You just get floated up into the air in a bubble. I mean, the way it actually affects your first-person view is interesting in and of itself. And back here in 1.7.10, that one is common. Aha! One of the minions got bubbled. A loyalist just went flying. That was funny. I knew it hit some of them eventually. But can they overpower its regeneration, or will it eventually grind them down? Because the bishop also has regen, but I think... Oh, I got bubbled. But I think his regen is slower. So I think if it gets in the right situation, it might do some serious damage. Let's see if I can see the... Can I see the bishop's HP? Oh, someone's getting bubbled again. Oh, they went invisible. That's funny. Okay, they went over here. I almost got bubbled again. That's one thing about the spiders in, well, both spider factions in Titans can power themselves up. Of course, that could have been a visual thing, because I think it's more the regular spiders that buff themselves more often. Cave spiders, not as much, but they do have a poison attack that they try to unleash. However, it seems to not be helping as much as you'd think against that turtle. It just has such overwhelming regen. But I keep trying to see the HP of the bishop. There it is. Okay, it's at full. So this might be an absolutely dramatic draw. Like, I don't think they can really finish each other off. Even as the bishop keeps summoning minions, it just can't seem to deal enough damage to the giant turtle boss whenever it goes into that defense mode. It will, however, provoke defense mode. So this quickly answers my question. It indicates that it can do that as much as it wants. Which is why this is a tougher boss than most people give it credit for, is because it just has such an intense defense. Okay, it's going into Bubble Storm again. It tends to do that whenever it's in its defense mode. I mean, they're trying to fry it with lightning, but it's getting nowhere. Well, that got down farther than I'd seen it before, but nope. Oh, wow. He got up by, it got itself back up by about 2/3. So I was like, yeah, you can't do this. I got bubbled again. It keeps pounding away the minions too, so it's not like the bishop is getting like full focus. The bishop has taken some damage. Okay. Well, okay, it's better to say that the bishop doesn't have direct regen, but a priest's presence allows other units of the faction to heal. So the fact that he summons a priest gives him indirect regeneration, actually. I was gonna mention that. But, oh my gosh. They just can't get up to him good enough. He just keeps repairing, and he keeps whacking the minions. So it's like... Okay, so whenever you have cave spider bishops versus giant turtle, you get a very dramatic draw. I'm trying to get his HP. Okay, so he keeps regenerating up because of his own assistants helping him out. The turtle keeps regenerating up because it can do it itself. It keeps defeating the minions, but then, of course, the bishop keeps summoning more. So I'm going to call this one a draw. Like, I am literally just going to call this one a draw. Because that is going nowhere. Oh, and I need to actually defeat the turtle myself because he does not go away on the equivalent of peaceful, I shall say. Because remember, all modes are renamed in Titan's mod. Okay, so that was interesting. Neither side will ever win because the bishop cannot get past that regen. Oh my gosh. That was absolutely nuts. I don't think I'm going to need my gravity gun, but I got it there just in case. Okay, so let's see if a dragon has better luck than a giant turtle. Oh my gosh, they got Gamrid. Oh, that was insane. Okay, got her Funkin. The giant, dragon. How well will you fare? Getting shocked. He's dealing damage back, but he seems to be having a hard time facing them directly. Because he likes to strafe. I know he can fireball, but he's just doing that thing where he goes around in circles. That's not the best move there, bro. You're gonna... Okay, now he starts getting toasty right whenever he himself gets toasted. That's kind of... that's kind of the end there. They're too tight together. Yeah, he did not have any lasting damage. I figured. I figured that would be the case. So, yeah. So far, the only one that's really had an interesting time has been the giant turtle. It completely tied. Because there's like no way either of them was ever getting out of that loop. Like, period. That was going to be the eternal fight, folks. So, do thank me for cutting that a little short, because there's no way that was ever going to stop. Now, the Mon King, he's got a good amount of HP and some interesting attacks, and he can also fling things. But I just don't know if it's enough. Because his HP is dropping like a fly, which is what spiders hunt most of the time, so it's kind of appropriate. I mean, that bishop is just going ham. Like, watch this. He's like bouncing off him these hit and run attacks real quick. It's like zip whack, boink, 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 zip, boink, boink, boink. I mean, he's going just nuts. It almost reminds me of what a zealot does. But no, it's just the bishop. He's just going crazy. And that Mon King is about down. Although he is whacking a lot of minions. In the end, he had to summon in new minions. Like the Mon King was taking out the minions about as fast as they respawned. But then that just left the bishop just standing there on his own going, hi, I'm still fine. He did take a little damage, though. It did take a little damage. Not much, but it's enough to say that it wasn't completely one-sided. So that was interesting in and of itself. So, yeah, I guess next time we're going bull. Because as I said, I remember doing the bull, just not the other guy. Maybe it just went too fast for me to remember, I don't know. How are you stuck in midair, bull? You are standing on top of them. You will never get to use your charging attack like this. I swear I didn't spawn him on top of one, he just turned out that way. See, that's at least better. He is kicking them pretty hard. Wow, he's dealing a lot of damage to the minions. And again? Whoa, I got knocked back by him? Oh yeah, I forgot he has that awesome knockback shockwave attack. I just got flung by the bull. Doing a lot better this time. Whoa, he finally charged. And he shoved himself onto a wall. Yeah, that's the shockwave. If he hits you closer, you get flung. Oh, again, the spider bishop did, the cave spider bishop, I should say, did in fact take a little damage. So again, not entirely one-sided. I just had to get that bull in the right spot. Still not entirely sure how that happened. Did anybody like see me actually do that on top of one of the minions, or was that just random? Because I'm not sure. Okay, let's do Bishop versus the Slime Boss, otherwise known as the Slammy Frog. You know, that lightning's gonna really help with clearing out all these extra slimes, keeping them from remerging with them to heal them. But that slimy poison area attack is going to do some damage. He bounced him like a slime block at the last moment. Didn't take as much damage as he did from the bull. So he's probably thinking, not as big of a deal. Okay, now he's got his priest helping him heal up, so that's out. So there we go. I just love how Enderman of Doom added that command specifically for situations like this. It's just clearing out minions and their drops. Well, not just their drops, but all drops. Like, clear out all minions, clear out all drops. It just clears the field so you can cut out any building lag. Right now I don't have too terribly much in this area, so it's not that bad, but always good to keep ahead of it whenever you have an actual opportunity. Well, it's time for Shelob to come out. Shelob, let's see what happens when you have spider versus spider with your special grappling hook-like abilities. Come on, swing that string. Whoa, you did it, you did it. You did a pretty big jump. Wow, I can't even keep track of Shelob half the time. That spider loyalist got blasted by the lightning from the bishop's special ability. Oh, just drugged him. I did not drugged him in. He dragged him in, sorry. Although admittedly poison from spiders would be kind of a bit of drugging. In a very bad way. So he dragged him in. Wow. Shelob, you are fast. You're one fast spider. Do you have self-healing? Yes, Shelob has self-healing. Did they take out Shelob? Is Shelob gone? That was all over the place. That was hard to track. Okay, whenever I do more Shelob fights in the future, it is going to get insane. So, reminder to self, that will get nuts. They did take out Shelob, and quickly, but I'm not entirely sure all the details. It just kind of happened. I think the mummy's weaker than the Lich. See, Specter, Gremlin, I'd put Gremlin before Specter, and then Pirate, then the Abysswalker boss. That seems about right. So, yeah, let's do this. So we have the setup again. Again, they are just so quick on going for each other. That Pharaoh's extra spells have helped out a bit more. Because he did like a ground shockwave strike. But he whiffed that time. Still, I think if that hits, it really knocks him around. He's going heavy into melee, and that cost him. Because he got fried. That was fast. That was like record time fast. Just total poof. I mean, just poof. Hey, did you see the guy? No, poof, he's gone. I'm also kind of curious about throwing in a giant zombie at the end, just cause. Because they're kind of based on the normal giant zombies, only with possibly more HP. Anyhow, Bishop and Lich. Liches have more interesting spells and teleports, so we'll see how a little extra magic helps out. That and the life drain might kind of factor in. They are getting caught up in, you know, I think they both might have some lightning attacks, so this might get a little, a little two-way in that one. Because the Lich has a lot of magic. But he is getting oh wow, that was a big heal, but he's still getting pounded by these guys. Just brutally pounded. Okay. Wow. He just got crushed. Not ultra fast, admittedly, but he did get crushed. And the Bishop does not seem to have any lasting damage, because by the time I could check, he already was swarmed by priests healing him up. So, yeah, that made things a little tricky to keep track of. And, again, I'll clear him out before I advance the field again. So let's do this. Okay, minions, you're gone. Again, that is just so useful. Okay, so here we go again. This time is the zombie pigman version. As you can see, he's got some pig fireballs. The zombie pigman boss, he was otherwise kind of known as the pigman mage. So you might remember him earlier by that name. Although you can see he's got quite a remodel. Man, those are big fireballs. Not the biggest I've ever seen, but they're pretty big. And he's got some similar moves, so he can life drain. He's also summoning some minions of his own, including wither skeletons. Whoa. Okay. He's whacking minions pretty quickly too. He's good at crowd control. Okay, he's definitely damaging the bishop. But can he keep up? Oh, he's still got a good amount of HP, but he is losing it proportionally. He's a little more than half down, though he is healing. So he is definitely slowing the damage down to him while he's unleashing various spells of his own. Including some maybe those are... Oh, maybe those are... are those orbiting him, or are those being shot? I'm not entirely sure when it comes to fireballs. Oh, now he's cornered. Oh, he's in big trouble. He's in big, big trouble. He got himself out of it, to a degree. He definitely chucked that fireball. Okay, he has definitely some of his own lightning strikes too, so he's got all sorts of spells. Oh, he did not... Wow, where did he go? Did he teleport at the last moment? I think he teleported at the last moment, right when he was dying. He popped out with that healing potion, and then his stuff went down. Yeah, the bishop took a lot of damage, but so he's going to have to be healed up by his supporters. So, yeah. So far, the zombie pigman boss, otherwise known as the zombie pigman mage, or just the pig mage, has dealt with them probably the best so far, but we still got a few left. So, yeah. That was actually pretty impressive, and yeah, it's those custom fireballs, so that was pretty cool. Okay, gremlin boss. Oh yeah, he's using an ember-like attack. He's flamethrowering them. And he also has a grappling hook, might I add. It's not quite the same as Shelob's, because it's not like, you know, actual spider string, but he's got a good grappler hook, and he can use that to get out of a situation and to pull things in. Assuming he lasts more than a few seconds. Oh my gosh, that was brutal. I mean, they just... I mean, I think he tried pulling himself in more, and then that just led them right to him, so he just pulled himself into his own doom. Ouch. Well, that tactic backfired. Focused a little too much on melee and got himself just completely butchered. Whew. Yikes. That was painful. Just ouch. Okay, next. The Specter boss. We're getting into some of the bigger ones here. So Specter Lord, let's see if you can do better. He's got some good melee damage going, kind of. But they just got so much more armor rating, so if they just keep trading melee blows, this is not going to go good for him. And it did not. In fact, I don't even think he got to the minions phase. He just kind of... I mean, he just went at it on his own, and they just had this big, just brawler type event. It's like, yeah, let's just smash each other. And it was like, okay, fisticuffs, please. So they just had a boxing match. A boxing match with a spider did not turn out well for the Specter Lord. Okay, Pirate Captain, you've got tricks. Can they help? Because you do that image thing, or will they just know which one's really you? Because right now you got a bishop going after you, and that means he's bringing the lightning. At least some of these bosses have dealt some damage back, like the Pirate Captain did. And of course, the Specter boss was doing kind of okay for a while. But not entirely, because he's dealing like 3 points to every one of their 15, so compared to a lot of other things, that was actually okay. But that shows just how brutal a bishop really is. I mean, just... that is a divine challenge, of which the bishop level kind of indicates, as they are getting pretty close to being the chosen of the Titans. So yeah, with a kind of title they can go to like that, you could certainly say that most other types of bosses aren't going to do very well. So we're going up to Abyss Walker now. Oh, I did that just a little bit too late. But he's got some serious armor of his own. I think he can also block. Note that he also seems to have some sporadic healing that helps him out. So he can regen, but can he keep the minions off so they can deal more damage to the bishop? But note, bishops are fireproof, so the fact that he's guiding them through fire isn't really helping. He is dealing some pretty good damage to this bishop. Wow, he might be the first to take one down. I just saw that. The bishop was more than half down. The bishop is cornered. Okay, he's turning the tables for better dungeons here. AKA Chocolate Quest. He's really going for it. Here's the first one that knows what he's doing. Congrats, Abysswalker King. You are really showing off. Now, can you keep it up? Because remember, if this guy gets some priests, he's going to get some healing in. He's doing pretty well. You may need a little bit of that random healing of your own there. Alright, did he stick himself in the corner? How did I get pulled in? What pulled me in? Or did I just hit the button? Okay, he just did a huge healing burst on himself somehow. Just huge. Oh, maybe he's actually healing from lightning. Oh! If that's the case, then that means that the bishop just can never win. Yeah, I think he's healing from lightning. He's powering himself up with lightning. And he's even striking himself with it. I totally forgot about that dynamic, if I even knew in the first place. Maybe it's only when he's really irritated. Because that would also zap everything around him with lightning power at the same time, so oh my gosh. They really buffed this guy over the years. So Abyss Walker King, you have officially won against the Cave Spider Bishop. You are the first. And you're also the last one on the main bosses list. The next one up is just the giant zombie, just for kicks. So we'll see how that goes in a second. Oh yeah, that's right. First time not needing to clear minions. Okay. Does this guy go away on the equivalent of peaceful? No, he does not. Again, a lot of the bosses from Chocolate Quest are like that. That indicates that I've officially overstuffed my alchemical bag. Okay. So let's get this back to usual for anything involving Titans mod. And yeah. So giant zombie, again 300 HP. Not quite as impressive as this guy, but just for the last fight. He is kicking them hard, like he's trying to be a football star. And this is not the one from Titans, this is the one from Chocolate Quest. So this is still officially a Chocolate Quest mob. It's a giant zombie. He did get roasted, but he certainly gave them a good show. He revealed that yes, giant zombies can do the can-can. Can you can-can? The giant jump? That darn lips. That blew a good moment. I was gonna say, can you can-can? Well, the giant zombie sure can. Okay, but that did not go as well as I was hoping because lips. But that was interesting. So, the Abyss Walker boss, in other words, the Abyss Walker King, managed to pull a rabbit out of his hat compared with all the others and actually defeated the bishops. Well, the Cave Spider bishop anyhow. That is awesome. So I know that this guy has definitely gotten stronger over the years and can go against a bishop. That is awesome. So I'm glad to have gotten that one through. That was cool. And might I add, because I knew that by sheer aggression of the Titans mobs that I wouldn't need to worry too much about trying to find a way to get them aggressive. I just went into this blind, so no prior testing on that, just right into it. So Abyss Walker boss has shown himself stronger than a bishop, at least of cave, darn lips, at least of cave spider variety. But well, I might be able to do some of these tests with other bishops at some point, but that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to do something like this again at some point. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody, and remember, there will be more mob battles.